Johnny Depp has lost his libel case against the Sun newspaper. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to talk about the ruling that the UK court has made against Johnny Depp in favour of the Sun newspaper in Johnny Depp's libel case. Johnny Depp has lost his libel case against the Sun newspaper in the UK. The judge ruled that the majority of the alleged assaults of Heard by Depp have been proven to a civil standard. Depp has also accepted the request of Warner Brothers to resign from the Fantastic Beasts films, although Depp will still be paid his full salary for the film, even though he has actually only shot one scene for it. Johnny Depp's lawyer came out after the trial and described the judge's ruling as perverse as it is bewildering. Now, the judge's statement that the alleged assaults have been proven to a civil standard is important, because there's actually quite a difference between the standard of proof in a civil case and the standard of proof in a criminal case. Pretty much everywhere in the Western world, the standard of proof in a criminal case is beyond reasonable doubt. However, this isn't a criminal case, it's a civil case, which means the standard of proof is the balance of probabilities. So what does that mean? That means that if the judge has the belief that the allegations are more likely to be true than not, then the belief that it is true is ruled. This is actually quite important because it usually means that the context behind the evidence that the judge is looking at is removed or can be ignored, and therefore is taken at face value. And context matters. There is a lot of doubt on the evidence in this case because there is good reason to believe that it is unreliable. But due to the fact of the standard of proof, the judge is able to ignore the context of the evidence, which means he's able to get away with this ruling. But the hard evidence, but the main evidence he used to make his ruling was actually the account of Heard herself of the different incidents. And again, the judge was able to take Heard's account at face value due to the low burden of proof in civil cases. But there's a bit of a caveat, I will say, because the judge dismissed some of Johnny Depp's claims in terms of his account of what had happened, because he didn't believe that they were actually reliable. But yet he was able to believe Amber Heard's account was reliable, even though there's no evidence to support that. So, to conclude, I do disagree with the ruling of the judge. But due to the low burden of proof in civil cases compared to criminal cases, he is able to get away with his ruling. Now, the case which is coming up in the US should be quite different. The reason being is because the burden of proof will be higher. It will be beyond reasonable doubt, which means that the context that the UK judge ignored will have to be taken into account here. Although that doesn't mean that Depp will win for certain, taking into account the anti-male bias in US courts in domestic violence cases like this one. So what do you guys think? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with my latest videos. Amber Heard said, "Tell the world, tell them, I, Johnny Depp, a man, I'm a victim of domestic violence, and see how many people believe and side with you." Sadly, she appears to be right. Warner Brothers' request shows that. And they actually haven't asked Heard to resign from Aquaman 2, given the amount of evidence that's against her and the claims against her. To be honest though, the only reason Johnny Depp stayed in the Fantastic Beasts films as long as he did was because he had J.K. Rowling's support, and J.K. Rowling does have a lot of power within Warner Brothers because of the Harry Potter films. So I think this case kind of shows again that male victims of domestic violence are continuously being ignored. And it doesn't look as if there's going to be any progress made to remedy that. Let's hope for something different. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.